Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 8A of Jedi Survivor. We did not just stream for the previous 14 minutes and have a huge sort of like weird system crash. It wasn't really a crash, but it was maybe acting a little bit weird. Let's see if we can jump in now and pick up where we left off. As we get in here, another big thank you to Maxine Grumpy and Moo having most recently resubscribed, and Jelly Buns just raided over with everybody in her channel. So here we are back on the plateau. This all seems to be running just fine now. Let's see if that holds up. And I did just want to note, for the sake of transparency, that between episodes there was a collectible up there, and we were doing some performance testing, so I got the collectible. So I want people to know why there might have been a collectible at the end of the previous episode. We were actually just talking about Samalander's stream. Sorry, Samalander, Moo, Netheryam, Jelly Buns, More Than a Mia, and Eastbourne. I think that's everybody. Okay, we're gonna do this again. Did a very fun D&D stream.
A fight, like old times.
Hold on. Cool. I'm the best at dodging rockets. Oh yeah, guys, let's have a big fight back here if we could. Okay, is that all the men? I think so. Oh, crap.
Another victory.
Okay. So, for clarity, the last time that we did that fight, suddenly it dropped to like 8 frames, and now it's much better than it was. So I feel like it's doing a lot better. Moo is saying that in northern Chicago, the northern Chicago suburbs along the lake, it's currently -5 degrees Fahrenheit actual, and -28 with the wind chill.
Comfortable back there?
It is acceptable.
To answer the earlier question, yeah,
Steady
it's
now.
freaking cold, says Moo. All right, let's see if we can get over here. The posthumous stomping on the ATSTs is... if that's the biggest bug that we ever see in the game, I feel okay about it. Now, I wanted to go check out some of these caves, and actually we can see that there's a thing that we can do right there that we've never done before. So, yeah, let's actually get turned around then.
Yeah.
If I didn't finish the earlier thought, the list of people that I just said did a one-shot D&D campaign, which is sort of an offshoot of the Pharophobe campaign in D&D that Samalander has been running with his friends for... I don't want to put like a number of years on it, but it's a long and storied campaign, and it's pretty cool that he got to do a one-shot with the people just mentioned. It was certainly a lot of fun to watch, and I don't want to give anything away, but part 2 of that one-shot went up on Samalander's YouTube channel immediately before this episode started. So by the time that you're watching this in the VOD or whatever, you can also see it. And I believe his YouTube channel is called Lander Sama. If I remember, it's sort of like, I don't know, it's not the opposite of Samalander, but I think it's Lander Sama. So this is telling me that there's something here I can do. Oh, I see the climbable wall. It's like the surface that I didn't look at. Samalander saying, yes, it is Lander Sam indeed. And by the way, if you guys had any... I'm so sorry.
Now can't reach us here.
I pressed the wrong button to do the dash. What I was about to say is that if you guys have any feedback on how it's currently running or looking, that would be welcome information. Oh, God. Like, now we're doing this again. Why upon, like, reaching that cliff does it suddenly bottom out in terms of frame rate? Yeah, this is not doable. Okay, so we're definitely out on ray tracing, I think. It's just too unstable. That is the last time we are going to broach this topic in this playthrough. Now, unfortunately, last time, I'm not sure if it's going to, like, chill out. Okay, it did. Yeah, look at that. Well, there we go. Asked and answered. Okay, where specifically do we want to go from here? Is it up? So I can go up from here. Like, there's a climbable section of this wall. I just don't know what we're trying to get to from here. It can't be here. This is where we started. Okay, there might be like a ledge up there that we're meant to climb to. I don't see a ledge. It's apparently a wall that we can force push our way through. Jelly Buns is saying that it looks great. That's good to know. Okay. Oh, we go around, and then there's a jumpable wall there. Thank you, map. I did not recognize this as being something that we can go around. And there we are. Yeah, for the record, these are now back to the regular, normal settings that we've always used for the previous 7 episodes, so I am content to keep it like this. So we've got another climbable wall over here. That air dash is still fun to do.
Watch your step, Jedi.
I didn't know there were any Narcus scouting this close to the Empire.
There aren't. And I'm not scouting. Leave me in peace.
Very well.
Salamander says there's about 30 frames missing per second. That's concerning. I can see when it's not the same frames. Sorry, I can see when it's not the same frames each second. I can't... Is there a tech problem? Because I would like to fix it if so. It's fine now that you've turned off ray tracing. Okay. So, this door, which is marked as blue, doesn't currently open. Yeah, I will say that this game looks well good enough just on its normal way. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Hey, do you know how to get in here?
So what are you doing out here?
Waiting for a gap in the patrols. I'm taking the antiquities from this Wayhouse cache.
Taking them back to the archive?
No. To the Holy City. I'm going to sell them.
Sell them?
We weren't supposed to fight your war, Jedi. But we're paying your price. I'm not going to go the way of Armaius. These relics should be worth enough credits to buy passage off-world.
Listen, if the Empire traces those relics to this region, they might suspect something.
And if they do, look around. The Empire's already here.
What about when they find out you're selling relics from an act? You will leave the relics here.
I will leave the relics here.
It's a long way to the Holy City. Those relics will only slow you down.
It's a long way to the Holy City. They'll only slow me down. I think I'd better leave it all here. Take the door codes. Do what you want with them. It doesn't matter to me.
All right. Just stay safe. The Empire's everywhere.
I will.
Well, that didn't feel good. First of all, I cut off the dialogue. Secondly, I'm, like, mind controlling her. Also that I can, like, pray at them for a second. Hello to Lucha Freddy! I mean, I'm glad for the reward, but I I am left wondering if there was a different or better way to have navigated that. Now, we do have a way down. Like, there's actually a slidable wall right there, which makes me wonder, like, this weird lizard bird, is there some place that I should be trying to go? Out there, that's, like, the death zone. That's not actually part of the map. So, this really feels like it's just meant to be another way down. Because this is just slide down nice and easy. So, I'm going to take the bird. If there's someplace else I'm supposed to go on this, I don't know what it is.
Let's move.
Darn it. Freddy, I hope that you've had a good Sunday since earlier this morning. Just gonna hop on board here. Moo says, I fell asleep early the other night and missed your first stream of the year. To Lucha Freddy, and is very grumpy about it because she misses him. Lucha Freddy, like I'm sure that he'll share this. He shared that he is adjusting his schedule to be like a couple days a week instead of the more full schedule that it was before, to sort of have like a better balance to everything. And I can certainly understand that. I look forward to catching any Lucha Freddy streams that I can as well. We were actually just talking about his most recent Division 2 stream and the changes that he had made to his like layout. We were talking about that earlier today. Okay, can we go here? It seems like yes. From 3 to 2 days, but with the odd random one. It's kind of the way that we tend to do things here as well. It's not running great again. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what's going on. Oh, that's... Oh, I think we're missing part of the track, is what it is. You guys, the entire previous episode ran absolutely flawlessly. I don't know.
Ready yourself for combat.
Only gets better in combat. Affirmative. Engage in form. Keep formation. Stay on him.
Oh, this is one of the guys that we can't pull. Okay. Sandler saying they just lost like 5 minutes because Twitch barfed. You guys, something very unusual is happening. Let me just do a quick restart. Not of the game, just of like our monitor here. Did the stream drop out for anybody else? Jelly Buns is also stepping away for some post-stream care time. Completely understood. Jelly Buns, thank you again very much for the raid. This feels like the most unsettled stream of this so far, and it's kind of alarming.
Welcome, traveler. When the path is blocked, seek another way. Rest and reflection provide direction.
Eno Cordova remarks on his investigation across Jedda's desert. That doesn't sound at all like what he just said in the recording. Sounded like he was talking directly to travelers on the path. Lucha Freddy says it seems fine to him. Oh, hold on. Okay. That guy died of Marin causes. Yeah, boy, this is chunky up here. Okay, so why can we come up here? I don't know. Oh, I bet that's the door that opens once you move the marble. Yeah.
What a view. A lot easier to appreciate without those pilgrims. Good riddance. First time I've had a break since I got here. I'll get you.
I think Sister Task will want to take a look at this.
So, this is the part of the track that I need to move into place, and it looks like it should go right here. You guys, what is happening? Okay, so... I don't know. Can we pull this out? This is not ready to come. I can run around up there. We can definitely get up there. Oh, hold on.
Let's try this.
I mean, oh, that's what this was. That was the side of that thing. Okay. I understand where we are and what we're meant to do. Oh, my God. What I don't know is that, like, there's a whole, like, way up there that I didn't go to, and maybe we're not meant to do that until we... Okay. Well, hopefully that got to wherever it was meant to go.
That helped.
Oh! You guys, I think I understand. Now that we've pushed the marble to the other side, now we can slide the track back and then proceed up the wall. Okay, sorry, where... There was another marble that we used to push this into place.
I think that helped.
Yep, now it slides back, and now we bottom out our frame rate again. Hey, buddy, what are we looking for? Marin got him first.
We'll take them together.
Okay. I have legitimate concerns about trying to do this at this frame rate. So we're going to try to jiggle the handle, as Mia puts it. Let's take some of this stuff down to high. At least until we can get it restarted. This is now running somewhat lower than it has on any previous stream, and I will accept that if we can get to something resembling a playable frame rate. Okay, that does seem better.
Invading forces disclosed. Systems failing.
Watch yourself.
Unsuccessful. Blocking.
You shall not escape us.
Jedi critically injured. Integrity compromised.
They stumbled. Yield! Eyes up!
Enemy resisted.
On your word.
Requested. Trivial opposition.
Such a waste.
Someone says, perfect. You would think stormtroopers would learn not to stand near cliffs. The issue is none of them ever live long enough to explain to the next one why it's such a bad idea.
Ah, the pilgrim moon never ceases to mystify and delight me. Those who revered Force users clearly built these trials. But to what purpose, I wonder?
Anno Cordova marvels at the many intricacies he has encountered on the pilgrim's moon. They've got marbles and tracks.
Wonder what that does.
Well done, Cal.
Oh my god, we made a Tomb Raider. Hello to Harmonious Crow! Crow, I hope you've had a good weekend. It's probably not nearly as cold where you are as it is here, but even that may be... Wait, you guys, we just got a new perk slot. Hold on. Customization? No. Abilities. Perks. Oh my god, you guys, that is a hell of an upgrade. That was even worth the crappy frame rate we had to put up with to get here. We beat the frame rate boss. Okay, is there anything else up here? Well, there is, but we can't do it. Okay. Good and relaxing, but also productive weekend, says Crow. I would say all of the above minus the production here. It's been a very good weekend, but in a very non-productive sort of way. Just chilling out and taking a break from the work week that was and the work week yet to come. But we were talking earlier about how it's been very, very cold in a lot of places in the country, and Moo was sharing that where they live near sort of like the lake, it's with the wind chill like -25. I'm also, Crow, actively soliciting feedback on the performance. This episode, more than the previous 7, has just been incredibly unsettled, and I'm not sure what's up with it. It seems fine right now, but if you come to discover something different, please let us know. Crow says that her friend in Canada said that it hit -40. Now, is that just like ambient, or is that with the wind chill and such? -40? Maxine is asking Fahrenheit or Celsius. With that, I'm going to have to assume Fahrenheit. -40 Celsius. I guess it depends on what part of Canada, but if it's south of the Arctic Circle, -40 Celsius would be alarming. Oh, wow! We actually got something resembling armor. Kinda seems like a good idea. We will be swapping out Cal's outfit as we go. Okay, up here seems undoable, and then down here seems highly doable. Crow is saying anything under 0 is pretty much the same, right? Well, at 0, you're not necessarily going to lose fingers, toes, or ears
Up ahead.
from just general inattentiveness. You know what?
Can I get a step
I'm not
easy?
going to be too proud.
I
We're going to
really
throw
needed
that on
that.
there.
Stop them!
That one's my friend. Okay.
Help me out. Protect me.
Yeah, I don't mean to stand back and just let Marin handle this. I just don't want to get blown up by this bomb beetle.
wonder if one must possess the Force to enter these holy sites.
These sands hold the wisdom of all those who walked them centuries ago.
Remarkable. This was worth the journey, my friend.
The pilgrims on Jeddah talk about rumors of Jeddah. Oh man, we are getting all of the meditation points today. Also, you guys, if you ever look back on like episode 1, you can see how much longer Cal's life and force bars are. It's a subtle change over multiple episodes, but it's definite. It's a remarkable increase.
Hey, look at this.
Okay, do we think there's anything else in here? Doesn't seem that way. I am extremely glad that we did not fast travel back home. Crow is saying, Maxine is saying that the coolest she ever experienced was negative 20 degrees Celsius. Crow is saying that for her it was about negative 47, but that was with wind chill in Germany in the middle of a blizzard, and thankfully they were very, very close to home. I remember one year, it was like the dead of winter, and my friends and I were like, we went to the mall, and we had the brilliant idea to walk like, I'd say like a third of a mile up the road to where there was like some fast food places, and really underestimated how cold it was and how thin our jackets were. Oh boy, we've got a force trial. Let's do it. If it doesn't give us full health canisters, we might have to revisit this. Use your skills to reach the goal. All right. Okay. Sorry. It's not off to a great start. Run, Cal. Is that... Okay, I guess I didn't know what the blue beam was. Shit. Okay, this one's gonna... Where... Okay, that... Sorry, just started me at like a really weird angle. Okay. Oh, thank God it's not taking off lives for all of these failures. Oh, I missed it. No. I don't suppose it checkpoints at any point there. No. All right, that was just sloppy, but I have a better sense of what to do now. No, why did I keep going? Ugh. Same mistake. Patience. Okay, just relax. Just relax. I wasn't lined up there. Oh, God damn it! I really thought he was gonna, like, launch himself higher. We'll get it. No! Why? That time I went... It was too early. I was too early. I honestly looked at that and thought, oh, this is the time. This is the exact time to go. Okay. Ready? Steady. Nope, that's too early. And that's too late. That looked perfect. Hold on, can I not swing? So when specifically do I want to go? Like right around... That's too early. I swear to Christ. We should be here for the next 2 hours. Everybody grab a drink. Lucha Freddy is watching out for your hydration levels, because I do not disagree. The timing on this one, so like I don't get any lift off this at all, so we're just gonna go like that. Okay, now what nightmare awaits us? So I'm gonna jump up that wall. You guys, I do not know about this. This might be something I do off stream. Go up. Okay, to do this all in a single take, this seems adventurous. The frame rate's good. See that? Alright, so now I'm gonna go out here, and I want to wait for that to swim up. No, Cal. Just saying, it'd be cool if this was a checkpoint. Okay, this seems like it's just gonna be a grind that is not going to be interesting to see. I will look at chat in a moment to see if people want to see me continue to do this or go do fun hit things with lightsaber story. Because right at the moment, this seems like, yep, exactly what Lucha Freddy said. Where this is going to be... I feel like this is going to be a lot of seeing this same yep, hold on. Can we turn around? No. Okay. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for the second one to come around. Well, now I feel a little fucked. So I know it's coming up on the right, but I really don't know what to do from there. Oh, God. I didn't have the height for it. If it checkpointed right there, would it really be less of a challenge? Okay, the hell? Why did it... Okay. The thing is, and I'm not kidding about this next part at all. Okay, so recently he's decided to start bouncing off the green shields when he dashes into them in the exact way that you're supposed to, which probably means that I'm not close enough, and he's coming out of the dash rather than making it through them. What I was about to say is that I don't know what else the game has in store for us. It seems like although this is a particularly challenging gauntlet, it might be a good idea to be good at these skills for whatever comes up. So I don't begrudge the practice, I lament my failure of good skills. I don't know. You guys, I don't know. I don't know why he's suddenly bouncing off of that. You guys, I just remembered. Okay, here's what I think you have to do. I think when you're running on that wall, I think you have to dash without jumping. So let me try that this time, and if I just fall flat on my face, then it is what it is. But I think by jumping off the wall, I am... Okay, that's an interesting choice. I'm coming too far away from the wall and then not making it back close enough to jump off of it. Okay, this could hurry the fuck up. This will be one of those things where when Grumpy plays it, he will have done it on his first try. Okay, just dash. Okay, that didn't work! So I think I do have to jump off. And literally the worst version of that. Hey, we got turned around. Ish. This is fine. No problem. Cool. This is a really fun thing to suddenly be screwing up. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna relax here for a second. Nope. Lucha Freddy's saying take a moment to chill. And by the way, that timer, it doesn't say anything nope, now I'm just going much too early. I am disinterested in, like, the time that I get. Alright, let's try this again. It doesn't say do this within a certain amount of time. So, I will take... Okay, let's relax here. That's too early, and that's too late. So I'm gonna stop swinging, and then the trouble is I don't really know when to start swinging again to have, like, the right cadence to it. So let's try it here. This looks okay. It's not okay. I will reiterate something that I said in the previous episode. All of this feels great from a... I really thought I was there on time. It actually does feel great from a control standpoint. Like, when something goes wrong and he suddenly, like, bounces off the shield, it really does feel like I've... screwed it up somehow. Ugh, nope. Grumpy is saying that if it awarded me a cosmetic for doing it within 45 seconds, I would be here for 2 hours. In this case, I actually would not. This would be one of those things where I will be satisfied to get the W, even if the W comes with a big asterisk because you died more than 80 times doing it. Okay. Jump, jump, dash, jump, dash. Okay, we're not lined up. Do the Marin Tunnel. Now, I don't know what to do here. I mean, I know what I need to do. I just can't do it. Jump away. Dash. 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 And we did it! Okay, just relax. Hit the button. Yay! I hope there was nothing else in that platform, because I'm never going to be there again.
Did the trick.
And we did get a skill point. Huzzah. Oh, and you guys, we got all the stim canisters back. That was tough. That was somewhat outside my available skills. Okay. Part of me wants to go save it immediately, because God forbid it crashes, but also there's another thing that we can do right over here. Thank you all for the GGs, and thank you for your patience. And if you were, I'm just saying, if you were watching that and, like, leaning in your chair and being like, no, B, right now, go now, I'm with you. We've all been the viewer in that situation where, like, you can see what to do and you want to do it. Believe me, so did I. I am empathizing with your frustration as a viewer, being like, just now, do it now. Also, poor Marin. Marin is really rethinking that kiss. All right. Let me look around on this platform, since I don't think that we could get here earlier. You never know when there might be a 4 Seco or something. Grumpy is pretty sure. Moo spent a few days on that field before she asked me to do it for her. Wait, the asteroid field? Is this... Can I ask, have I done the asteroid field yet? Because I feel like I may not have. Unless you're talking about the part in Dead Space, which is kind of famous. Alright, so there's a whole deal down there. This is going to break my block, but I also think it's going to kill him. Oh, it didn't break my block.
Do not be frustrated if the path is unclear. Failure is a teacher. One even an old man.
Hold on. Eno Cordova invites others to follow his path as he explores Jedda's desert.
Like myself has much to learn from.
It was in Dead Space. Also, Lucha Freddy has redeemed the get better option. So I will now be better than I was. It's interesting that's 100 channel points.
Careful, there's danger nearby.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Defend me.
Honestly, I'm not too proud to just have them...
Fight with me.
Oh, I didn't even know I could do that. I don't know why I went in for the attack. I know that attack combination. Oh.
That's the end of them.
I know that attack routine, and I still went in for the attack at the exact moment that it wouldn't cause me to get hurt. So, aside from just a few experience points, I wonder why here? Yeah, I don't see anything down here. I asked earlier, but I think I got lost in the shuffle. Does your awesome music video in the previous game exist? It does. It is I don't have a link for it. Let's see. If you did a search, so if you went into the collections and scrolled all the way back, so here's the fastest way to find it right at this moment. If you went to the About tab, that would have a list of all of our completed playthroughs, and if you went to Jedi Fallen Order, and then went to the dumb Twitch like navigator up at the top left, and went down, it was the last video in that collection. Aside from that, I would be happy to grab you a link at the break. Oh, we're short a marble slide here. I can Lucha Freddy, I can absolutely get you a direct link at the break.
Guard up.
Because everything that I just said sounds like a hell of a homework assignment. It's a little bit much. Czar, thank you so much for the resubscription.
To those who have tread this path before me. In time, I hope this effort enables me to see Jedi as they once did. This galaxy is in turmoil, and we need the wisdom of those who came before us.
Eno Cordova speaks to those who came before him, a simple contrition for being unable to better understand their ways. Oh, this did a completely different path.
Okay. Do you remember what we... What are you doing here? I'll break your guard.
Yeah, I will say if anybody else pulls it up, you should be able to put a direct link in chat. Otherwise, we'll grab one after the fact. Twitch, unfortunately, just doesn't make it really easy to get to find a specific VOD. You could also do a search, I suspect, in the channel for like what's it called, like Fallen Order White Rabbit. I think that was the name of the video.
Foes near.
Okay, let's see what this does with that track. That lowers the climbable wall. Let's see what we can do over here now. Hello to Silk! So that looks like it's the... That's the previous episode of this collection. Fallen Order should be accessible. We'll definitely grab it at the break. I really appreciate everybody like
that helped.
having interest in it, because that playthrough was a ton of fun. That was the conclusion to the very first stream that we ever did after hitting affiliate, and it was just such a fun playthrough with everybody, much like this one is now. So Cal seemed satisfied with moving that, but I legitimately did not see if it did anything that I can see here.
I think that helped.
No, it didn't help. It just changed something. So
Let's try this.
yeah, it's moving that forward. I think that was the missing part. I think that was the missing part of the track. Oh, this may not go well. Yeah, no, he sort of breaks his ankles. So we'll just drop down, and we'll just jump across at a lower point. No, Cal, it's okay. Let go. Moo saying, no worries, Moo, I appreciate the attempt. The short version, Lucha Freddy, is that it's definitely there. It's just at the end of the previous playlist. Okay, so now we can get the marble all the way up. I feel like I have to be over on this side to do it, to slide it. I don't know what I'm thinking. Uh-oh. crap. Okay, I didn't. I needed to move the marble back. It's fine. It's fine. There's only one marble. There's 2 tracks. I need to push the marble to the right side. I'm gonna go do that. Now we shove that. I don't want it to get lost in the shuffle. Czar, I very much appreciate the resubscription, and I hope you had a good weekend. Did you get a chance to check out the song that I sent you? I did have a chance to listen to it earlier. The issue is I don't have like the language to talk about music, so although I liked it and thought that they like I guess it's called throat singing, like that seems really impressive to me, but I just don't. Like, I can't express in language what I like about it, because it sort of, like, falls outside my vocabulary. I will say, Czar, if you wanted to share that same link here, Czar linked his favorite song by, and please forgive me, is it just called Who or The Who? There we go! Moo has found the video that Lucha Freddy was asking about as well. Moo, thank you very much. Like we were talking about, it's not an easy find here on Twitch, but it is there. I very much appreciate it. But Czar had linked one of his favorite songs. Uh-oh, hold on.
Maybe we should go take a look. Got a hostile. Be careful, he's dangerous. Taking the shot.
I see.
Here, buddy.
Okay, I need to...
Little help, BD.
I have taken damage. You move. Engage the target.
No, hit him more.
Damage taken.
Do this? Okay, whatever. We got his top half separated from his bottom half. I will accept that as a victory. Whoa, Moo, thank you very much for the gifted subs. Also, Czar, what I was going to say is, doesn't it sound like the music in the cantina? I haven't paid that much attention to the music in the cantina. I full-on believe you that they contributed one of the songs to it, and I was going to say, Czar, if you would like to share that link in chat as well. There we go. I think he probably put it in right now. That way others will be able to hear what we're discussing as well. Sense Echo, yes.
Fascinating. I spent a lifetime unearthing the mysteries of the Zephyr. And now an abundance of lost knowledge awaits me. Oh, a staggering proposition. This galaxy is too vast for one mind for a single lifetime, but I find it exhilarating. What a joy to know that when my footsteps disappear into the sands, others will take my place.
Eno Cordova finds deeper understanding of his past quest as he digs deeper into a new one. Well, if this is similar to the last one of these that we did, it will have been worth the effort.
Must be connected.
Cordova would know.
Okay, I'm just saying, you guys, I apologize to anyone that didn't want to tune in to Temple Delving Jedi today, but these are unlocking perk slots, which is a huge customization boon. Oh, it was 3 months of Tier 1 to Lucha Freddy. Like, Moo, I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, so Czar had shared one of his favorite songs by Who. When I say Who, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. And although I lack the language to talk about music, I really enjoyed the music that he shared and posted. I'm always up for sort of hearing a wide variety of, you know, because like this music is not going to be on American radio. I don't know where else I would get exposed to it if not for a friend on the internet saying something about it. So for all of that, I feel like we are now ready to go back home because I don't see anything else that we haven't touched. But you guys, in this episode alone, we just got 2 perk slots. All right, I'm just going to go down to those eel camels. Czar is curious if I've already done the hardest of those puzzles. Well, if the hardest of the puzzles is an 8-digit, like, locker combination, no. Because I couldn't figure out what I was attempting to do on that one.
Slower now.
Okay, so we want to head... At this point, I kind of want to just walk home. Yeah, this looks like the more straightforward way. So we'll head straight and then sort of like bear left when we hit a wall.
Speed up!
Lucha Freddy is saying that everybody tuned in to watch me suffer. Hopefully suffer while having a great time, because that second thing, the platforming challenge was bracing for sure. Yeah, we are ready to go. But even then, I had a really good time with it.
Let's stop for a moment.
Because one of the things that I wanted to cover in this episode was just like that in the previous episode, episode 7, it introduced in, I would say, the span of about an hour, the ability to do air dashing. Then it gave you a lot of opportunities to do air dashing. Then it introduced the, like, what's her face? Marin started, like, generating portals. And then there's just this huge action sequence where you have to put all of that to use all right now, and it all locked together and was super duper fun to do. Oh, sorry, I have to push. There's like 4 of the puzzles like the one that I just did.
So we
did one other in this episode. I don't remember if we did any others. Wait, this doesn't connect to the base. It does connect to the base. I'm going to go over here and then down the elevator. I don't know why Marin didn't want to come in with Cal. He's probably too cool for it. Oh, we can turn in some of our scrolls.
I've noticed some pretty fierce creatures in the desert.
Indeed. Though I suspect you have yet to meet the fiercest.
Oh yeah?
Stay afield of the golden Skriton, noble one. It is an ancient, treacherous creature. Should you be forced to confront it, do not trust its movements. It strikes suddenly and in quick succession.
I'll keep that in mind.
Cal doesn't want to break it to her that the golden Skriton died last episode.
Found anything of interest?
Okay. First and foremost, I kind of want Jedi parts or paint parts. I have 15 scrolls, so I don't think that I need to be very careful about this. We have Serenity parts, Assembly parts. I do like the Justice part. That looks pretty cool. Justice switch. All right. First and foremost, I really want to have colors. So I'm going to buy Worn Metal.
That was fated for you.
Oh, soft leather I already have. Rebel paint seems a little vibrant. And then hard plastoid. Let's buy hard
Looks good
plastoid.
to me.
Thank you. The
And then,
knowledge
yeah,
you've
rebel
saved
paint.
is invaluable.
Okay. Now let's buy justice parts first. Wait. I want justice emitter.
Can't go wrong with this.
The
Justice
wisdom you've
switch.
recovered is a boon to us
And
all.
that might be all...
Yes, that suits you, noble one.
Yeah, I don't have any other Serenity parts. I might save up for... Are those all the Justice parts, actually? I think they are. Okay. That's a pommel? Detachment grip. I don't really care about the grip. Yeah, I think I'm going to save my last 2 scrolls so that when we get, like, a 4-piece, then we can grab one of those. Alright, so I got all the colors, and that was the most important part. Yeah, we're going to do all of our
See what
customization.
we got here.
Lucha Freddy, could you imagine if you started by smashing through the hardest puzzle on all games? Everything would be so easy after that. Trying to think if... I've certainly had games that I played wrong for a really long time and wound up accidentally getting very good at the hardest mode. That's not really what I meant. I don't... Oh. Hold on, if I can have a gun that looks like this, why don't I have a gun that looks like that? Do I have more Vindicator parts? No. Okay, we're gonna put on that handle.
Ergonomic and effective.
Yeah, that's a way cooler gun, honestly. Okay, lightsaber part. So we're gonna switch out for the Justice parts that we just bought. Justice. Yep, we're gonna put on Justice. Patience. Justice. Okay, I don't... Oh, I do have a Justice grip. This is cool. So now we're on to, like, the next part of the, lightsaber. So, if I was to have another part than Justice, we'd probably go with Diligence. We have a lot of Diligence parts. Alternatively, we could just do Justice all the way down, can't we? I'm not sure that I've ever had a completely, like, uniform... lightsaber. Okay, and now material. So there it is. There's our brand new Justice Saber. And for the main part, I do kind of like that blue. Alright, I'm going to go with this, actually. I'm going to make it very shiny. And then for the secondary parts... We haven't done anything in Rebel paint at all. The red looks good. Oh, the red kind of does look really good on that. Yeah, I'm going to go with the red, I think. And then for the accent... So I'm just looking at, like, the color of the switch and everything. I'm gonna say that looks okay. It's very subtle, I'll have to say. And then for the fabric part of it, wait, we have like silk colors? Okay. Let's go with the soft leather. I do kind of like that. I kind of like that. We're gonna go with that. And then the condition. Let's go with worn. Okay, there we go. New lightsaber. New lightsaber, new BD1. It has been a while since BD1's had any sort of like vibrant colors to them. Oh, we have all of our Kaminoan parts. Let's put all those on him. Unless we don't actually have those. So maybe Geonosian? Audio sensors. Yeah, I thought I had all the Kaminoan parts. Apparently I don't. Scrapyard, Swooper, Solar. Solar's pretty cool. No, I don't have his body. Alright, let's put on his regular BD-1 body. Put on his Kaminoan legs. I really like the Kaminoan legs. Those look pretty sharp. Sorry, I didn't do his colors. And... let's have him be bright blue. I actually like him more matte, honestly. Let's have him be right there. And then for his accent... oh, I actually like it where it's blue on blue, but like the accent is like super shiny. Let's do that. Yeah, I actually think that looks really good. We're going to do that just like that. And then the accent is the everything else of it. The gray looks good with the blue. Wait, droid paint. I do like the gray and blue. The red and blue, though, that looks really cool. I think we're going to do this. And his condition. I like him pristine. We're just going to keep him like this. He looks great. He needs an OCP paint job. To do a little mini Ed 209. Or it is Ed 209, right? They don't say ED 209. And then stances. I kind of like these stances that we already have, but it doesn't mean I won't mix it up. Let's go with... we'll go with crossguard. Yeah, let's try crossguard and blaster stance. We're really going to mix it up. Okay. And then we're going to get all of our customization out of the way. We have been... I don't know. It seems really cosplay-y, though. Do we have any other parts? Short beard, commando jacket. Do we have commando shirt? No, I'm pretty sure I only have frontier. Oh, I do have commander pants. All right. Commander pants. But no commander shirt, huh? Tactical shirt looks good with it. Hunter also looks pretty good with it. It's a little mismatched. It looks very bounty huntering. Tactical. Hunter. I'm going to go with Hunter, actually. Yeah, right there. I like that. Alright. This looks like a man dressed for war. Commando shirt equals topless. Says Lucha Freddy. Alright, we are... oh, there's another thing that we can do in the base. I think. It looks like it's up the stairs and then around the way. The worst cosmetics in any game are the ones that don't interact correctly with the cutscenes, so you wind up having like the characters like clip through things, or it doesn't look right. So if we ever have a cosmetic that does that, I'm gonna nope right out of it. Oh. Commando shirt. Scrapyard switch. I wouldn't mind an all, like a complete set of any particular lightsaber. All right, let's see. Is there anything down here? No. That. Nope, we're not done. There's actually something up here. Boy, this outfit is the dead-ass opposite of the Jedi outfit that we were wearing earlier. We went from light robes to full armor.
Missing the highlands.
And half a towel.
And the sky.
I feel it too. We have long concealed our number, but never before have we gone to such lengths to conceal our...
Is it dishonorable?
Oh, this is, believe it or not, there's like a weird energy field right there that you can't walk into. Okay, is this the correct... Oops, sorry. Looks like we go straight across here. It feels like they could just unlock that door, really.
Look what we found.
Oh, hey, we got another Jedi scroll. Were there any lightsaber parts that I really wanted? I don't think so. I also suspect that we'll be back later. Maxine has to turn in. Maxine, have a great night. Oh, and Zara's saying that there is actually a commando shirt. It's sleeveless, so you don't actually see it. We just got a skill point. You guys, I think I have like 6 skill points. We're gonna do some big time upgrades. Okay, is there anything else literally in the base for us to do? I don't think so. Okay. So, here's what happens next. We're gonna save it.
Need to center myself.
Let's spend some of these skill points. And I actually have 5 points, but we're almost to 6. Skills. 11 lightsaber skills. Let's see what we have. I also, let me just take a look at resilience. Can I view this? What specifically is it? I don't know that I'm going to do that, though. And then stim canisters refill some force meter. Let's just do it now, because it seems like it's going to be one of those things that I'll be very glad that I have someday. Then we're on to force powers. Greater confusion, we can confuse too. Superior confusion, but we don't know what it does. Redirected strength and amplification, so we really can't even... I can't guess at what those does. We have some things down here for telekinesis. Parry push, howling push, enemies in a much larger radius and with greater effect. Okay, I'd love to be able to push the big guys. Let's do that. How many skill points do I have? 1. Actually, so I've sort of burned through. In my head, I had so many, but... First rank against enemies affected by slow will not break the slow effect. Oh, what? This does... I didn't realize that it broke the very first time that you hit somebody. I don't think. And then... Can we... Wait, can we do this? Okay. Got it. Zara's saying, wait, what was the dumbest thing? The commando shirt is the dumbest thing? So, I don't actually need to rest, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because... So, if this winds up breaking something, then we will rejoin the stream. I turned the quality settings down. I would like to try to turn them back up to where they've always been. So, let's see if we can do that. Anti-aliasing has traditionally just been at low, because honestly, I don't see any aliasing in the game. Okay, everything is back where it should be. Everything is right back where we left it. Done. Alright, so I'm just going to leave anti-aliasing where it is. I will say that the NVIDIA control panel recommends Epic. I literally don't perceive it at all. Yeah, let's just... Oops. There. Now it's exactly what everything says that it should be. Okay. If this barfs at the cutscene or something, please let me know and we will fix it.
Seer. Couldn't save Armias. He gave his life for this. I'm sorry.
I know you did your best, Cal. And the Empire?
They did not track us.
Hey, Scrapper.
Glad you made it back in one piece.
Master Cordova, did you find a way across the abyss?
No. But you may have, Cal. Bode and I were able to find some interesting data in the archives.
Let's show them what we dug up.
Centuries ago, the Republic established a colony on Kobold to study a stellar anomaly known as the Abyss. Santari Khri led the research team.
That Z with him.
Early attempts to navigate the Abyss ended in disaster. The Republic was on the verge of abandoning the project.
And then guess who volunteers to fly in alone and discovers a planet on the other side?
Dagon.
Using the data from his voyage, Khri invented the Abyss Compass to guide others safely to Tanalorr.
The Republic established a settlement. The Jedi built a temple. Just like you said, Cal.
Regrettably, a time of peace and prosperity was disrupted when Outer Rim marauders invaded.
I saw them too, but how'd they get across the abyss?
He must have stolen a compass. Don't worry, we won't be so careless.
Overwhelmed, the Republic abandoned Tanalorr, and the Jedi Council ordered Khri to destroy the compasses.
Dagon Gera refused and rebelled against the Order.
That is a Gendai. They do not often ally with other species.
Looks like Ravis has been working with Dagon for a lot longer than we thought.
So the Order sent Jedi to secure the compasses. Dagon murders them over it.
Jedi. Killing other Jedi.
But Centauri said that Dagon was the key to Tanalorr.
Maybe he is, young Jedi. Despite my efforts, those compasses you brought me were beyond repair. However, records indicate that 3 were unaccounted for.
So you're saying one might still be out there?
Yes.
And Dagon sent his army to look for it.
I'd ask you to stay and help us, but I recognize that look.
What look?
Hope. That planet could be a haven for those who stand against the Empire.
So you coming with us? I mean, Grease can make room on the Mantis. For all of you.
No. This place needs me. The Hidden Path needs me.
Cordova?
I'm sorry, my friend. But for now, my place is on Jeddah with Seer. Let me prepare a data stick so you'll have access to our research wherever your journey takes you.
Let me guess. You're staying too.
When we first met, I thought that what we shared was unique. Survivors, fighting together against the Empire who took our families.
Yeah. You helped me realize I wasn't alone.
As did you. But there is a galaxy full of people who have suffered as we have. It's as Seer said. Perhaps you have found a sanctuary for them.
Perhaps. If we can get to it.
I will join you. Besides, it's been far too long since I've made Grease's hair stand on end.
See you back on the Mantis night, sister.
A device invented by Santari Khri to navigate the Kobo Abyss, the compass uses the coordinates obtained during Dagon Gera's uncharted flight to Tanalorr. The Jedi Council ordered all Abyss compasses destroyed after the Nihil raided Tanalorr, believing they must have stolen one in order to cross the Abyss. I just don't understand. If they had invaded Coruscant, would the Jedi have said, "Oh man, we'd better just leave that. Just let them have it"? I mean, frankly, I understand why Dagon Gera would be so mad about that. When the Jedi Council ordered Tanalorr, not that he should go around murdering everybody about it, but when the Jedi Council ordered Tanalorr and Kobo abandoned, Dagon Gera could not accept it. Despite Centauri's protestations, he defied the Council. 200 years later, his hatred of the Order reached its conclusion as he bled his lightsaber and swore himself an enemy of the Jedi. I apologize if this has been previously covered. Bled his lightsaber? Is that an expression? Like, okay. Though Seer recognizes the potential in Cal's quest to find Tanalorr, she decides to remain on Jedha in order to oversee the archive and protect the loyal anchorites who serve her. I get it. Like, she's already kind of committed to this other thing, and although... Okay, I want to read about Jedi researcher. Is it too late? Cordova proves an astute researcher and helps the group unravel the mystery of Tanalorr and the pathway through the Kobo Abyss.
All set, BD?
Abyss Compass. Bode and Master Cordova were eager to share their findings. Centauri Kree created a special compass to navigate the Kobo Abyss, allowing the Jedi of the High Republic to establish an outpost temple on Tanalorr. However, the planet was somehow invaded by Nihil attackers, forcing the Jedi to fall back. I just have a hard time putting together that idea. In the aftermath, the Jedi Council ordered Kree to destroy the remaining devices. Oh, wait, there was actually a scroll down, but I'm gonna say yeah, no, we got it. There we go. But according to Master Cordova, one compass remained unaccounted for. Finding it would grant them passage through the abyss. Marin, seeking the potential of Tanalorr as a safe haven for Hidden Path refugees, joins the crew as they resolve to find the final compass. Here's the part I'm not understanding. Sorry, I've got a cough. The Jedi didn't say, oh, knowledge of this place is too dangerous, so we have to erase it from existence. The place was invaded. The other people were already there. They apparently had a compass to find it again. They were just ceding territory. They were just giving the planet away to the people who came and attacked it. Even with an overwhelming force, the Jedi of the High Republic should surely have been able to marshal a sufficient force to take it back. And even if they're not interested in violence, here's the trouble. The Nihil are. So once they take it and the Jedi just say, oh, well, I guess they can just have it, well, how on earth would that ever dissuade them from taking more and more and more? It's just a very interesting response to all of that. Sam Lander is saying the Jedi Council is not always rational. I've never heard of bleeding the lightsaber before, but I guess it turned it red. I guess so. I guess that's what it's called when you do that. Jody K says, I think I've heard it in some Star Wars RPG podcasts, and then quotes, the act of bleeding a lightsaber's kyber crystal is achieved when a dark side force user channels all their hatred and suffering into the crystal, imbuing it with the dark side energy. A bled kyber crystal will often appear a little cracked and unstable, and will give the lightsaber blade a red hue. It seems a little bit like just giving up the game. Like, it's a little bit difficult to pretend you're one of the good guys after you do that. Does it make the lightsaber more lethal than perfectly lethal? Like, is it more dangerous? The Nihil, a faction of elusive and powerful marauders, emerged as one of the great threats during the High Republic era. Able to navigate hyperspace in ways others could not, they caused mayhem across the Republic's fragile frontier, even launching a surprise attack on Tanalorr. In the face of this unique enemy, the Jedi Council ordered a retreat from Tanalorr and the destruction of all ways of reaching it, choosing instead to focus their resources on repelling the Nihil threat for good. Okay, you know what helps to repel them? Repelling them from the places that they're invading. Like, I'm not necessarily complaining about this as much as I am noting that there is clearly some part of this story that I don't understand yet. And that's okay. Like, you know, maybe as we learn more about it, it'll turn out that, like, the Jedi had to focus all of their efforts on saving all of the young Padawans that were there, and then by the time that important task was done, the Nihil were too entrenched, and they were like, it's too late now. Like, it's just not worth the bloodshed.
Can't hurt to take a look, right?
All right, so I have 3 scrolls, and since I don't know when we'll be back, I kind of like this assembly one.
That
what is this, the grip?
Would naturally attract you.
And then we've got Temperance grip. Let's go with the assembly switch. I kind of like the look of that.
That was fated for you.
There. Now we spent all of our Jedi scrolls. Jody K is continuing. Well, hold on. She's saying that bleeding a kyber crystal does not make it inherently more powerful. As we're told by Master Yoda in the original trilogy, the dark side is not inherently more powerful. Quicker and easier, but not more powerful by definition. So I feel like I'd probably want to keep my lightsaber any other color then. Because as soon as you light up a red lightsaber, I feel like you signal to everybody in the room, oh, okay, well, we know what this person's all about. Kyber crystals are by nature inherently attuned to the light side of the Force. They are alive in ways that are not well understood, but are highly resistant to being used by dark side users in their lightsabers. Oh, okay. So I guess that makes the crystal, like, when I say angry, I don't mean like it becomes less attuned to what you want it to do, I guess. The process of bleeding forces a change in the very nature of the crystal itself, essentially torturing it until it's attuned specifically to the dark side. It serves as a test of the power of the user and his or her commitment to the ways of the Sith, that is, to the dark side of the Force. Apparently this is on Korra that Jody K is getting this information. Well, I appreciate the lookup because it seems it's a whole part of the Star Wars universe that I'm unfamiliar with. All right, let's go to wherever we're going to next. And if the game acts unruly again, I will pause and we'll just restart the whole game again. Prefer to just keep going, but all right, let's push our marbles.
There you are. Manus is tuned to perfection and ready to go. So where are we going?
Back to Kobo. Turns out we need a special compass to navigate the abyss.
A compass? Okay, sure. Whatever you say, kid.
Oh, and Marin's coming along.
Wait, what? Marin's joining us? Why didn't you tell me? I could have cleaned up the place. Oh, this is just perfect.
Okay, let's not be surprised if this makes the frame rate tank, because it always does. I would be
with us. We can go back to Coruscant.
Go back to Coruscant? Oh, God. Why not? Let's check in with Pilly, too.
Bound for Kobo.
The Mantis has changed.
Oh, yeah, Cal and Bode, they ain't exactly the cleaning types.
I cleaned this morning. Wait, did I? No, I didn't. That's on me.
Marin, I didn't know you were coming. Hey, maybe I'll pick up some scaz steaks. Why'd you join back up anyways?
Seer and I believe Tanalorr could be a refuge for those persecuted by the Empire.
Persecuted by the Empire, huh? Kinda get crowded.
Yeah, the galaxy map is... I would be fascinated to know even... Like, what even is wrong with it that it does that every time? Well, that's not Coruscant. I went to the wrong planet. Oh, whatever. We'll go to Coruscant later.
Welcome to Kobo.
Cal, so glad you're back. You missed all the action. It was horrible.
Did something happen?
The Raiders paid us another visit. Took a shine to that droid you found.
See?
They took her, Cal. Carried her right out. She's been droid napped.
My saloon better be okay, Turgle. I think you brought this down on us.
I'm innocent, Mr. Grease. Promise.
Dagon sent them. He's after Tanalorr.
There must be something more to Z than we realized. Something scrambled up in her memory banks.
We have to rescue her. Once he gets what he wants, he'll scrap her for sure.
It won't be easy to get her back. The Raider base is in the swamp. They gutted an old Lucre Hulk battleship from the Clone Wars.
We've seen it. Means they got a lot of firepower.
As do we.
She's right. Now's our time to move.
I like where this is going.
They already have what they came for. They're back at their fortress, feeling safe, complacent.
They'll never see it coming.
Maybe not. But if you're wrong, then they'll be looking for payback.
Not to worry. I will stay here and look after Grease and the others.
You sure?
I think you two can manage. Just don't let him swim without supervision.
Let me know if you need help.
Nice sax.
Name's Mosey.
Marin.
All right. I'll scout ahead. Meet you there?
Oh, it took me a second. It took me a second when she said, don't let him swim without supervision. If you go back and watch the final episode, like literally the last cutscene of the previous game, the crew returned to Kobo to. That's really funny. I really like Marin, you guys. The crew returned to Kobo to discover that in their absence, the raiders had descended upon the outpost and kidnapped Z. Fearing Z would be scrapped once Dagon discovers she knew nothing of the compass, Cal and Bo decide to launch a daring strike into the raider base itself, an abandoned Lucrehulk battleship to rescue Z. All right, let's stop by the... among other things, I would like to do some more bounty hunts if we can. Oh, so at the end of the previous episodes, like at the end of the first game, and I cannot overstate what a spoiler this is. Cal and Seer have an encounter with I don't know, some Star Wars guy, I can't remember his name, and as they're escaping, like the Imperial base is like at the bottom of this ocean. Like not at the lake, like it was all the way at the bottom of an ocean. So as they're swimming out, Seer gets knocked unconscious. So Cal takes his respirator and puts it onto her, and is like trying to swim up to the surface as best as he can. And he loses consciousness, and then I believe it's Marin dives in, is shown diving in to like drag his ass out. So when she says don't let him go swimming unsupervised, it's a direct reference to the last time that he went into something deeper than a wading pool, she had to fish him out. It's just stock Marin. And it's funny because it took me a second to recognize what she was referencing. I don't know if you saw, but I tagged you in humor about the Jedi thing. Was that the Jedi redneck? Because I did see that, Fox.
Grease, you should know. When my old crew worked from the Mantis, we made a few changes.
Oh, you mean how the left side of the cabin couch completely has lost its bounce? Yeah, I noticed. Come on, the seat's got no give. Cushion just limps there, like a dead Necco.
That's from Liz. To psych herself up for a mission, she'd bounce on the couch as hard as she could. Now every time I sit on that broken cushion, it feels like Liz is still there.
Well, I was planning to replace those cushions, but maybe that can wait.
It is very funny, Fox, but it also does not make me inclined to wear a mullet. I'm so sorry.
Hey, I was thinking, now that Marin's back in the crew, we could always head to Coruscant. Not that I want to.
We are going to do that, because there are some things that I can only do there.
Do you know about the bile maw lurking in the mountain?
Can't say I do.
May seem peaceful, but when disturbed, it will charge and trample you. Its thick hide makes it resistant to even the strongest weapons.
How would you approach it?
Mind your feet. Its spray attack will leave pools of acid on the ground.
Good to know. Thanks.
The vile bile maw. Okay.
Later, BD.
Thanks for keeping an eye out while we go after Z.
If the raiders return, we will make them regret it.
Reckon we're gonna get along just fine.
I think so. Go, Cal. Z needs you.
Seems like the raider problem here is getting worse on the daily.
They've got a new leader. No surprise they're getting bolder.
Well, I guess that's why they call it hazard pay. Not much to be done, is there?
Talk like that's gonna get us both killed.
Oh, yeah? Well, let's get his take. What do you propose we do, Cal?
You should avoid the raiders. Scrapping is dangerous, but they're worse.
Kid's right, Dana. No more jobs on gang turf. Too risky with them raiders.
Ha! I ain't gonna be intimidated by a few goons with attitude. This is just what we scrappers do. We grab anything that looks valuable.
And hope it isn't load-bearing. Yeah, I get it. But you're underestimating the raiders.
Due respect, we've made it this far. And there's no way I'm quitting.
We're?
Right. No way we're quitting now.
I really like the fact that there's more people in here. Like, pretty much every time we come by, the population is increased.
Barkeep.
Good to see you, Cal.
Oh, but he's busy.
Till next time, pal.
So, Czar, do you know the name of the song that was done by the band? I still don't know if they're just called Who or The Who. I don't have any new pucks.
Later. You're on a roll, Cal. Got another tip for ya.
What you got?
A bounty droid named Mesh has been babbling on the brood comms about that lab on the Shattered Moon. Go shut him up, will ya? They're a disgrace to the profession, if you ask me.
I'll see about him. Sooner or later.
Attaboy.
Okay, well, we're not at the Shattered Moon, so we may not go do that right now.
Seeing these battle droids about takes one back, doesn't it?
Maybe a bit.
Oh, the Clone Wars. Those were the good years.
I've never heard anyone say that before, Moran.
Oh, sure. A separatist secession backed by tax-loathing free marketeers begins. Just as I'm establishing a profitable extrajudicial shipping operation. They paired like wine and flatcakes.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Apologies, I'm being insensitive. You probably fought in the Clone Wars as a child soldier, right?
No, not exactly.
Well, I suppose it's all over now, one way or another.
Hey, Tulok.
From the eye of the storm into the belly of the beast you must go.
Yeah, I know.
What ails you, Sojourner?
Just wondering how things would have been different if I could have stopped them from taking Z.
Do your powers also include omniscience?
No, but...
Seek only where you wish to go, not where you long to have been. Regret is a mirage that leads many off the path.
Let's see if we can find it very quickly.
So how'd you go from making sounds on Ryosa to becoming a producer?
Well, I put together a few rough tracks, handed them out to friends, and things spread word of mouth. Started playing enough gigs to do it full time. Eventually, someone with influence caught a listen as they were passing through. They'd worked with Max Rebo, so I figured they were legit.
Max Rebo? That is legit.
Exactly. Said they could give me some gigs in the Corps. When they said Corps, I heard like Chandrila. Nah, they meant Coruscant. So that's where I went.
Okay, what should we listen to?
Oh. It's not listed. At least not by that name. Although this has Who in it. Ho Ho Chu? That could be it. Let's put this on.
All right, let's hear it.
Crow is also a fan. I'm going to be quiet a second so that maybe she can hear it too. Okay, and apparently this song is like 1,000 times quieter than every other one. Apparently they're also in the first game.
Some prospectors told me about a strange building. Distinctive entrance, so they say.
Could be one of those meditation chambers.
Yes, I was thinking the same. Let me know if you find anything, will you?
No problem, Toa.
I'll say this. This sounds like the music video that Czar linked, even if it's a little on the quiet side. Crow is also referencing events in the first game. Like, we are absolutely allowed to talk about the first game. I feel like whenever you're playing the sequel to something, you have to be able to talk about what happened earlier in the franchise. So yeah, feel free to talk about or reference anything from Fallen Order.
Aye, so we return to the time on the Grabnel. Against the protestations of the heart, I forsook the rod and line for the harpoon. For years, we trawled the Outer Rim, spearing every fish that happened across our path. Talented as I was, I speared more fish than the rest of the crew, put together. Fool as I was, I didn't have the wisdom to be ashamed. The dread Captain Wanyak Wet took notice. He showered me in brevets, gave me the best of catches, and scarcely a year after I left Sakavitar, I became his first mate. Shortly after my promotion, we were on our way to Manan to sell the carcass of a gooberfish. But, wham! Just as we dove out of hyperspace and the great ocean world streaked into view, so did she. The most glorious creature I've ever beheld. A whale of marvelous proportion. Swimming through Manan's orbit like it was nothing but an easterly current back home. I was transfixed.
No kidding. How close did you get?
Funny you should ask. I didn't have long to set my eyes above before he crashed headlong into her. The grapnel bounced off her like chum off flotsam. We plummeted down to the ocean, sundering the grapnel on the sea floor, where a gang of pirate quarren were holed up. The filthy Zephyrs. We swam out to the ribbon hull and found ourselves surrounded by quarren, demanded all manner of things, including our bounty of fish. So, away we swam, Captain White, the crew, and myself. But, blind as we were at such depth, we shortly ran into a dead end, finding ourselves surrounded by quarren. Find me again, and I'll continue the tale.
I rarely follow along with everything that he says, but he tells it with such gusto. It's hard to drag myself away. So apparently we still haven't cleaned the tank. I did notice him swimming around in the tank earlier when we were talking with Grease specifically. Marquack! First of all, thank you very much for the cheer, but mostly I've been wondering about you. It's been a few days. Have you gone to visit with Tom, Chick, and McMaster? Or is that still coming up? I know that there was a trip scheduled, but I just didn't know if it had occurred. Oh, and Czar is saying that he went to go see The Who. Oh, we didn't talk to Turgle. He went to go see the Who live. How is their live show? Because based on the music video, I can envision they'd put on a hell of a dig.
Heard you and Bode are gonna take
Shindig?
the fight to the Raiders.
Word travels fast around here.
A daring assault on the Raider fortress by the mighty warrior and his gunslinging sidekick to save their droid companion. Yes! Z is lucky to have a friend like you. Hi, Cal.
And Marquack is saying that the plane leaves this Tuesday. Marquack, I hope that you have a fantastic trip. I hope it's very, very fun to be able to check them out. Hopefully McMaster is well settled into his new home, and it would be awesome if the two of you, three of you, got a chance to do any sort of streams. When you see him, please wish Tom well. I actually don't know very much about his current sort of health status, but I think about it frequently, and I hope that he is doing very well.
I need to clear my mind.
Okay, I actually don't. I just need to save it for a second. Let's take a look at fast traveling, because we don't have a bounty to do on this map, but we do have... So here's our next story quest. But she was also talking... Yeah, we've got some... Oops. We've got some rumors that we might be able to chase down over here. Czar is also saying that their stage show is awesome. Marquack will share that information. He's actually going to be picking me up at the airport in Albuquerque, and then it's a 2-hour drive to where McMaster lives. I hope you have a fantastic time with this. I'm so glad that you get to go. I know I am extremely aware of the fact that it was a very, very trying year for McMaster, and I hope that Oh, that's his ship. I thought it was like a robot crab or something like that. Marquack, to finish the thought, I think that being able to hang out with friends and just enjoy their company, start a fresh new year, I think it's going to be really great. I think it's going to be great for you, great for Tom, great for McMaster. So I really, really hope you have a great time. Yes, please do give McMaster my best wishes as well. Okay, well, we'll do our best here.
Enemy located. I can't land a hit. How are we supposed to hit him? Fire. He took out all our gunners.
All one of them. Crap.
Not be my fault.
Scanners failing. Large damage initiated.
Stop kicking, Cal. Really want to stop getting punched in the face by that guy.
Main directives modified.
Okay, well now this guy's my friend for all the fat lot of good that does me. Do I still get experience points if I kill him? Okay, but Cal. Oh yeah! Sorry! You were worth experience points! Normally, I then want to, like, you know, bring everybody up to speed, but it's not really my tale to tell. If you are not yet following twitch.tv/JVMcMaster, I highly recommend it. He's a great guy, a fun streamer, and just an overall wonderful friend who went through a rough 2023, and we are wishing him well for 2024. Go, pick it. Light mustache and patch. No, thank you. I am concerned about there being other glimmers in here that I'm just not going to see. But yeah, his respirator that you can see there in his jaw. He had given that over to Seer. It's just having her casually remember like a major climactic finale of the previous game is yeah, don't let him swim by himself. He's not good at it. That's what I found funny. So I kind of feel like we can get down and over here. Yeah, 100%, because we can go up over there. All right, so let's try this.
Coward! Oh, you're red for a treat.
What are you fishing for?
I'm hunting the ferocious me. Did you know the me was the very first fish we scuba caught?
That must have been quite a day.
Aye, I was barely yee-high back then. Little scuba swam headlong into the creature's mouth. But, plucky as I was, I couldn't digest me before fishing fellows pulled us out.
Sounds more like it caught you.
Hey, it takes me back. Stick around, boy, and I'll top us off with a tail.
Moo, thank you very much for doing the shout out.
So Scuba, whatever happened with the pirates?
So there we were, 4 quarren, armed with spears, each way a mine to make a mantelpiece of my wee rubbery head. I looked over to me captain, and he stared right back, waving his arms like a goober fish in heat. At the harpoon I held in my hand. Oh, for a black instant, I considered nailing those pirate quarren to the rocks with my harpoon. But something stopped me from pulling the trigger. Perhaps it was the sparkle that caught my eye. The sparkle of a passing glumbering eel. What would those pirates say to a whole school of glumbering eels? A crackle and a sparkle as they be, thought I. So I opened my wee mouth and emitted the mating call of the eel.
You speak eel?
Aye, but I forgot to turn on me comm. We Scuba alone heard the cry. But my demented expression put such a fright on the quarren that it dropped the blasters. By the time they'd come to the senses, we were swimming away as fast as our flippers could carry us. It was only later, as we fled aboard
Sorry, now anytime I hear somebody, voice actor or otherwise, make a sound like that, I'm going to think of the sound that everybody makes when they leave, when they raid over with apps chat into another chat. Are there more? Okay, do you have any other siblings up there? Because we can round them off real quick. Also, you guys, it's night on Kobo. I don't know why this is suddenly... I was sort of paying attention to the lighting there as we were talking to Scuba Steve, but... Scuba Stev? Bomber pants? Okay. Is this a way? No, this feels like another error.
We should take these seeds back to the garden.
As Zara says, if anybody doesn't know, Zar or Crow or anybody who happens to like know off the top of your head, if anybody could grab that clip, it is...
Tolo recommended we check this chamber out.
It's a favorite.
Welcome, Jedi. Our problems are often matters of perspective. By shifting our position, so too moves our thinking, and thus by reframing it. A problem may not seem so vexing after all.
Sounds familiar.
I never thought I would find this planet so energizing.
There is something unique about it, no?
I must show you a spring I found recently. The aura there is invigorating.
Also, that just reminded me, because the volume on that was a little bit inconsistent. Before the end of this stream, but obviously not part of this episode, I would really like your guys' feedback about something in Baldur's Gate 3 that I was talking about, like with the voice volume. But that'll come later. Kobo's unique properties were noted by all who visited for both good and ill. Two Jedi discussed their favorite hidden gems across the planet's surface. I was mentioning this to Samalander earlier. I suspect that I'm not the only person who knows of or is interested in Baldur's Gate 3. Many people have already played it. I have not. Here's the question. The narrator's voice seems much, much, much quieter than anything else in the whole game. And I would like to call it up just in case anybody knows what that is and maybe could, give some guidance on it.
I heard Dagon boarded the first transport out.
Nonsense. He would never.
Wherever he is, we need him. This is not good.
Dagon Gera has vanished after what was described by some as a rampage, yet other hold out hope he will appear to defend them as he has done before. But please, please, please do not spoil this. I am acutely paying attention to how Dagon Gera lost his arm, because we saw him with both arms in one cutscene, and then in a later one, well, actually in the modern day, he is one arm less. So I want to know more about what happened.
This planet is so different to Coruscant.
I find its quiet almost deafening by comparison.
And yet, there's a unique piece to it.
Two Republic Jedi are locked in conversation, discussing the differences between their new home on Kobo and their old familiar lives back in the galactic capital. But yeah, just as we're running around here, from the start of streaming, I was like, okay, when I'm playing this, I don't want to be giving... Oh, okay, I didn't... when I'm playing this, I don't want to be talking in depth about the story of, Horizon, for example. That's not... That wouldn't be cool or fair. But anything that happened previously in this game... Okay. Hold on. In this franchise, rather, should be fair game, because otherwise, you can't ever talk about anything. Okay, nope, damn it. Everybody, relax. Okay. Now... No? Crud. So, similar to, like, when I was playing Horizon, I felt very comfortable talking about whatever had ever happened in, Zero Dawn. Similarly, in this, I would say that anything that happened in, Fallen Order should be fair game for conversation. Why am I up here? I may not have actually discovered this yet. At the moment, there doesn't seem to be a lot that I can do. I clearly want to have this up here at some point. Well, shooting it up there is just going to disappear. Okay. I feel like I'm skipping a step. So... Okay, so that has a shield, and as it rotates, it then releases the beam. And then the beam goes there. So I think I need to use the beam and BD's spray material to get down like that. And then there's another one over there. I mean, is it too late, do you think? Can I... Okay. Oh, and then there's that. So here's what I think we want to do with that. I think we want to spray the side of the box as it's going by, and then have it carry the flaming goo over there. Exactly how to time this out, I'm not sure of, though. Okay, so now it lights that up. And now we just BD1 this over, and it should cook off everything on the wall, I think. Now, Zara's saying that the volume... Hey, we got some Jedi paint. The volume in Baldur's Gate 3 is not as bad when you're actually playing it. I'll only say they actually show it in a later cutscene. They show it in a later cutscene. I will take your word for it. Fortunately, I don't know the topic, and I certainly wouldn't want to know anything about later cutscenes in... this game.
I'm sure Z can decrypt this for us.
Okay, now we've released a new box. Why do I want to have another box? Well, okay, wait, we could push one of the boxes on top of the platform. Maybe. Crud. Go. No. I don't feel like the box wants to move under there. And this one has some reeds on the side of it, too, to make it easy to climb up. So now we can get up here pretty easily. So now the question is, why do I want to be up here? Oh, so you guys, if there was a box up here, then I'd be able to get in there. Yeah, and also, it's continuing to show, like, something on this wall. Although maybe it's just because it's very dark. I really don't see anything over there. So... Nope, nope. Please, go back. Okay, Cal, you are gonna be very flat in a second. Okay, I don't know why... I think we almost accidentally did it. Hold on. No, it's stuck. Okay, hold on. Shit. So here's what I think I need to do. I think I need to use my Jedi powers to, like... No, I just need to stand on this. I just need to stand on this like a regular person. Sorry, you guys. I got it. I think I got it. I'm just gonna stand on this like a regular person. Wait, it's not... Am I not heavy enough? Oh, I'm not heavy enough. Still... Here's what we're gonna do. Okay, you come. You come. Okay, don't crush me, bro. Oh, we did it, we did it, we did it. We got it there. Okay. There was probably a more artful way to do this. I didn't do it that way, but we did get it done. Fudge. Okay, nope, we can do it. I know how to do this. We pull this out, it drops slightly, then we push it back against it, and now it stops. Okay, now everything is lined up. Is there anything else that we need here? Jesus Christ, with this frame rate. I am once again distracted by the fact that the game is, in its own very, very low frame rate way, attempting to tell me that there's something on this wall. This is just like that other one. You guys, there's nothing there. I'm not going to spend any more time on that. I accept that the game is trying to tell me something. I have no idea what it is. There was a thing on the wall. We burned it off and we got it free. And now the game continues to say, hey, there's something there. I respectfully disagree, map. Oh, was that it? Wow, that one was shorter than the others. I was expecting a whole other, like, chamber. Patience perk. Wait, it's perks. Using slow also refills some life. You guys, I have more perk slots and then I didn't put anything to the perks. So, I'm gonna go do that. Okay. Hey, we got a new perk. Jody K, unmuted stream, just as I said, that's all the time I'm going to spend on that, and all I could think of was Forrest Gump. That's all I'm going to say about that. That's a terrible Forrest Gump. From me, I mean. Okay, so we've done this. Anything else in the area? Yes! Yeah, we've actually got a whole other thing to do. When we find a, what's it called point? meditation point we'll be able to put in our perks. Be super cool if I could
right here, buddy.
Hit these guys. Okay, this is way too many guys, and I didn't mean to do that, but... Who is yelling at me? Okay, I do see the crashed TIE fighter. I was just trying to find who's mocking me.
Moving to sector... Wait, what's that? Looks like it's from the clone... It's incoming!
Crashed TIE fighter. The wreckage of an Imperial TIE fighter seemingly shot down during a routine patrol by what seemed to be a ship from the Clone Wars. And I keep thinking that I'm going to get red force powers and not having red force powers. So I'm going to stop predicting when they're going to come out. I really thought... Because I want to say that, like, one of the first doors you come up against in the whole game is, like, a red force door. And I am now rethinking my earlier plan to go to Coruscant. Why don't we just wait until we have red force powers? And then we can do it then. When I have reason to believe that we can do everything there. And another red force door. All right. Jody K is going to go watch some TV before bed. Jody K, thank you so much for hanging out. Have a great evening.
Hey, identify yourself.
Okay, but can I... I was going to say, I didn't tell them to fight each other.
I need a second.
Help.
I'm not going near that Jedi.
That settles that. I 3 times tried to push the flame trooper. I was like, I don't give a shit about the guy with the shield. I really want the guy blasting fire in my face to stop doing that. And just, he would push everything. He'd push the stone wall. He'd push the shrub. I was not locked in and not doing a good job of directing my terror. Okay. We're doing pretty good so far. So now the goal is up there. This is not a runnable wall. That one might be up there. But I think maybe a double jump and a dash. Yeah. Okay, we can go across here, or maybe get ourselves a skin.
Not much to look at.
In search of riches, prospectors fanned out, putting down roots across Kobo. As a result, the mountain now considered the jackpot, soon saw its foothills covered in small but functional homes. Okay. Okay, there is a way across. Yeah, we've got a couple different ways. This one looks like the more limited. It looks like it's maybe just a shallow cave. Have I been in the ship yet on this planet? Probably not. It doesn't sound familiar. It sounds like that's where we're headed, so I don't think so.
Check it out, BD. Priorite.
At the right vendor. I'm trying to remember. We just went to Kobo's. Oh, it was the lady. We talked with her, but then I didn't, like, check out her wares. Is she the one who takes the priorite? Now I suddenly don't remember who takes the priorite. All right, let's, It's not very Jedi-like, but it gets the job done. Oh, there's so many of them. Really no excuse to get hit by these guys. Hit them with your sword, sir!
I need something, buddy.
Oh, I don't even have the weapon that I thought I did. It is supremely embarrassing to square off against like a storm scout trooper and like a flamethrower guy, and to do it with relative competence only to get got by some bugs that are hiding nearby. Okay, this is... So this might be a door, but it's not one that, yeah, opens conventionally. This would probably do it. Looks like we can do it.
Place is crawling with Imperials. Just gotta keep climbing.
Okay. Well, we'll go take a look at those guys in a second. Okay, can't do anything with that yet, and then this just brings us back here. Okay. Well, I'll do my best. Okay, why are we locked onto the most random ass things?
Help, BD!
So, unfortunately, this is an extremely target-rich environment for Cal, and it's throwing off my lock-on quite a bit. Okay, possibly get up. That'd be great.
Right here, BD.
I have nothing on this guy at all.
Hit me.
So, I'm about to die, and I don't think there's anything at all I can do about it. Oh, I'm gonna run the shit away. Coward simulator. I gotta go get health. Call it a lack of facility with this particular weapon set, but I can't with those guys and this weapon. The big heavy blade is too big and heavy, and maybe I should make better use of the blaster. I'm gonna switch to a more comfortable weapon set here.